Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am literally gonna be ranting in this video, and this is nothing bad, but a lot of people have literally wanted me to make a video about why I'm single and what it's been like. There's nothing embarrassing or no hate to anyone who is single. Currently I'm single, so like no shame, but you learn a lot about the dating world. You learn a lot about men, women, and just society in general. Yeah, so I feel quite fired up right now. So I'm gonna be getting ready for work, and I'm gonna be telling you guys why the hell I am single and what my experiences are. And if you're watching this because you want to date me or get with me in your dreams, let's get into the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Don't take this personal or too serious as well. I'm just kind of having a little bit of fun, but also I have to get ready for work and I'm not in the mood to have anyone play games with me. So if you don't mind my little attitude in this video, thank you. I'm gonna start putting on my makeup. I'm gonna start with my concealer, multitasker concealer. This is Rimmel London. Holy moly, this is such a good concealer. I would highly recommend it to really conceal anything on your face. Like, wow. Anyway, so first question people ask me, why are you single? I will let you know why I'm single. So to start it off with, I have dealt with men for like 2 years, and like as a dancer, when you're dancing in the club or in that type of industry, you kind of see men differently in a way. No hate, but I guess the reason why I'm single is basically like the stuff that I've been through, basically. As a dancer, you kind of like, you go through a lot, and people test your patience, they test your knowledge, your capabilities, your boundaries as well. And I think that's like the big one. A lot of people who see me, they think, oh, she's an easy target, she's easy to manipulate, take advantage of. I would say that would be the main one. And over time, like when you have to like work as a dancer or in those forms of industries, you don't really tolerate anything. You don't. And so why I don't tolerate anything is because I do not like it when people push my buttons, and they really test my patience and my limit. And so when I get mad and say, hey, I don't like this, they're like, what? Yeah, a girl doesn't like it. Wow. And I think also, like, over time, when I have seen different people in my lives and I have experienced like different situations in my life of the like terms of like dancing and everything, you have to like protect yourself in a way, and you end up not really taking like any form of abuse, manipulation, excuses or whatever. And like, I have really changed as a person these past like few years. I used to be such a goody two shoes. I used to actually believe in marriage, I used to believe in love, I used to believe in all of it, and now I'm like, I don't believe in any of it. And that's just from what I've been through, what I've seen, what I've had to deal with, and I don't find it sad, but this stuff changes you as a person. And the last thing you want to be told when you've seen different experiences, different things, people, the last thing you want to be told is, go believe in love, go believe in marriage. No. That's my perspective and that's my view. The world literally changes you. And so over time, having these experiences, dealing with different types of people, different men, and being in certain situations, I've been really put off from dating. I've heard all the excuses, I've heard all the pickup lines, I've heard the same stuff. Oh, you're a fantasy, blah blah blah. I heard it all before. When it starts to become predictable, that's when I'm like, nah. I don't really want to date anyway. You know, a lot of my friends that I know, they have literally taken the time out to date boyfriend after boyfriend after boyfriend, and I just find that really toxic. And for me, I literally said I would like to take as many years as I need to heal, to do me, to love me, to do what I love, and to literally just live life to the fullest. You know, I love that quote from Cher. Not all men are bad, but you know, you don't really need them to survive, or something along the lines. I like that, but again, I feel like I don't need a man in my life. There's also a difference from a need and a want. Do you need a girlfriend, or do you want a girlfriend? Do we need a man, or do we want a man? I don't want a man, and I don't need a man. And also the fact that I just have like high standards in general. I literally have such high standards in men, you know, like I'm not gonna say what they are or what I like in a man, because it is not my job to remind a man how he should dress. I should not tell a man what I am looking for or what I want in him. And I saw a video, something along the lines of that saying on a TikTok video, and it said, never tell a man what you're looking for, because he will change himself to be that way for you, to convince you that he is your type of man. And so I don't really tell anyone what my type is. There are a few people that do know like my type of man. You would be surprised what I like, and I'm not talking about the bad boy or the goody two shoes Christian man. Like, you would be surprised. I've dated like different types of people before in my life, and you learn a lot from these creatures. Well, you learn a lot in the dating game, and like everything that you thought there is to know, but that is not the case. And it's like rather interesting when, you know, your mindset changes in these situations. Like, you know, when you're single, you're like living life, hell yeah, being single, whoop-de-doo. And then when you're dating, you're like, ooh. And it makes me uncomfortable when I have to change my mindset to that. It really makes me uncomfortable. I'm just like, nope, I don't like it. I have severe trust issues, and we all know from what I just said, the shit that I've been through, the things I've seen, the way people have talked to me in the past, like you would actually understand and know why I have trust issues. So I literally refuse to date. I would much rather focus on myself, heal myself. I'm even watching like videos, not videos, but you know, I'm learning a lot about toxic relationships and what it means to identify several red flags. So if any of you guys are watching, and if anyone wants to date or whatever, don't even think about it, because I'm going to be 5 steps ahead of you. But, you know, like, I find people attractive, but, you know, there's never a place in my mind where it's like, we should date them, or I'd love to date them. That never really crosses my mind. You know, I'm very guarded, protected from what I've dealt with. And I feel like over time, at the moment, I've turned into a complete bitch in terms of like people not understanding what it means to respect me or to really treat me nicely and properly. And I feel like that's a pattern I've got over the years. The reasons that people only date me is because A, I'm easy target for them. I'm easy to manipulate. and take advantage or use. Second of all, my shaking disorder, essential tremor, again, that one I feel like is a big one. They feel bad for me that I have it, and I'm like, why? And I feel like, you know, when they see me shaking, they're like, oh, poor you, I'll date you, because I feel bad to say no. Like, if you don't want to date me, tell me no. Like, nah, I'm not interested. Cool. I don't care. I've seen a lot of shitty patterns of the way I've been perceived in the dating world. Like, you know, easy target, manipulative. She's not that smart. I know full lawyers, I know my rights, I know my legal rights and all that, safety rights and everything. So I think the next time you want to mess around with me, what did Kim Kardashian say? I have all the money, the power, and resources to burn these motherfuckers to the ground. And I take that word as well, because same with me, you would be surprised what I know and what I've been through. But, you know, I find it really important to heal and to take the time out to like understand yourself, know yourself. I've also been trying to do like shadow work, just like really focusing on myself and who I am. You know, the good, the bad, and the ugly, that really is quite important. I find it also interesting when people think, you know, every girl can relate to this. They get DMs when a guy sees like a hot photo or they see something that suits them. So, you know, a lot of these like patterns and everything has really like put me off. You just get so used to it. I don't find a lot of stuff special in terms of like compliments or anything like that in the dating world. Yeah, call me weird or whatever you want to call me, but that's just me. Like, you know, from the shit that I've had to deal with and been put through, one little wrong move that someone makes to me in terms of how they treat me, how they talk to me, how they, you know, mess around with me or whatever, I'm like, nah. I feel like a lot of people underestimate me a lot, and then I have to prove them wrong and prove to them I have been through a lot, seen a lot, been told a lot, and it's just amazing. A lot of people are very like, wow. And I mean, I'm not a man hater. I do believe that you don't need a man to survive or to, you know, be happy for the rest of your life. I love it when people are actually surprised that I'm single a lot as well. Like, they are surprised. They're like, what? You're single? Yeah. I would much prefer being single than in a terrible relationship. Being single teaches you a lot in life about, like, you know, you find your independence. Like, I've dated a man where he wanted me to quit my job. He wanted me to give up everything, go into debt, lose all my money, lose all my friends, and live with him, stay on the disabled benefit because of my shaking disorder, like I told you about. And, you know, he's like, I will only continue dating and being with you if you do that for me. And I was literally manipulated into doing that. I didn't end up doing it at the last minute. So I went back to working, making my money, hustling, as you would do. And now I'm living life to the fullest and being happy, paying my taxes, paying my GST, and just living life happy. I mean, like, I would love to end up being single my whole life. If I die single and alone, I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna be like, yes. People are gonna be like, you are weird, and what is wrong with you? A lot of things are wrong with me, thank you. Over the course of time, I've literally taken the time out to be single, learn a lot about toxic relationships, toxic people, identifying the stuff, and then, you know, walking away from it or not having it in my life. A lot of people I know in my life, I feel like I can identify some things as toxic, but everyone has a journey and everyone has their own experiences to go through. So if you are gonna sit here and tell me to believe in love or believe in marriage and have kids, I'm not gonna do that. That's my choice. If you want to hate me, go ahead. I don't care, but that is my choice. But you know, after hearing story from different people, you know, I've dealt with like cheating husbands. People have cheated on their partners, you know, like in the industry of like dancing and all of that. You deal with that type of stuff. And so when I see it over and over, it really puts me off. Never blame yourself if your partner cheats on you. Just don't. From like what I've been told and everything. I think dating is really weird to me now. Like the whole concept of dating. There's no doubt that someone who watches this will be offended in some way. So I'm very aware of that. If you are, everyone has different experiences. So, you know, just think about that. I wish I could say a whole lot more, but being in the industry of dancing and a whole lot more, you learn a lot. Let me just say that. You don't look at things the same, and when someone tells you to believe in love or marriage or whatever, I just kind of roll my eyes and I'm like, no. I would much rather be that hot, single, rich auntie in life. Never the same when you experience different things and you hear different things from people and you see cheating men, cheating husbands and partners, and you just hear this messed up crap and you're just like, what? I love it when people do have a healthy relationship, and I do feel inspired by it, but it doesn't inspire me enough to go out into the dating world. I love people who have such a strong relationship with their partners. The last thing any woman or man wants to be in is in a abusive or manipulative and tough relationship where you question a lot and you don't know what is what. I prefer not to date, and that's just my opinion from what I've seen, dealt with, and heard, and have experienced. Yeah, it's really changed me a lot over the years. I used to be such a sweetheart, but now I'm a total bitch who won't take anything. You know, if I have to stand my ground and be a bitch to protect my energy, I will. And the last thing I want to do is explain any of this to anyone who questions my attitude or decisions or whatever. Take a hike in my shoes to see what I've been through. Anyway, guys, that is the end of the video. I'm literally gonna stop it here because I really gotta finish my makeup and I feel like I have just been ranting on, so apologies. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, and if you are new, don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys so much. Apologies for my rant, or if I have offended anyone, that is not my intention. And you know, everyone is different, but at the end of the day, all we should do is tell a story, and I would love to do that, to help others, inspire others, and to allow others to know why I am the way I am, in a way, if that made sense. I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good night, and I will see you later. Bye!